Hi chums, I'm going to do a wee video here about quality control. You know, often you see things where people turn things and every single piece of wood has to become something. Now, there's something that you need to remember about wood turning, and the wood turners in particular should know this. When you make something on the lathe, it doesn't look the same as when it's standing up straight. Okay? So you'll find that wood turners tend to turn their heads in that orientation so that they can look along the piece of work while it's in the lathe to get an idea of the proportions. But then when you turn it the right way up, you discover that the proportions are not as good as you wanted. Okay? And I'll show you what's wrong with this one. You can see here that the base is too thick, right? The trunk at the bottom is too thick. The spacing between the branches is not the same the whole way up. There's slight variations, and they're cut in different angles a bit, and they're not all meeting. They're not all parallel, as you could say on the outside here. These really should run parallel. Okay, for me, that's what I want. I want them to run parallel. Okay, because the bottom line is, if I'm going to sell something, it has to look good, it has to look right, and it has to satisfy me first. If something gets out of this shed, I have to be able to say, I am proud of that piece of work. Okay? And it's the same for everybody. If you can't let a piece out of your workshop and say, I'm proud of that, it means you haven't done the best you can do. But if you've done the best you can, then you can say, there's the best I can do now at this stage of my wood turning, and I'm pleased with that, and that's fair enough. Okay? But I'm not happy with that because of the different angles here down the side and on the branches. Now here's another one here. This is a little yew Christmas tree, and it doesn't look too bad. Okay? But if you look, oops, this is a bit slippery because I finished it before I got it. See, this is another situation where I got it off the lathe and discovered it wasn't what I thought it was. Okay? Once again, the stem is slightly too thick. The reason for that is because I forgot to finish the stem. Okay? So you need to keep your mind on what you're doing. But if you look at the branches, the middle branch here is different from the two on top. There's a slight difference in the angle. It's going in tighter here, a different angle from this one, and it's also the band's a different thickness to this one. So I'm not happy with those, and I'm not letting them out of the shed. So people say, what do you do when you get something you're not happy? You just pass it on. I said, yeah, I do pass it on, and I'll show you how I pass it on. Okay? It's quite simple, really, you know. And this is the best way I've found to keep my quality control as high as I can, because if I don't get rid of the stuff I'm not happy with, it means that I'm letting stuff out of the shed that I can't be proud of. So if I'm not proud of it, it's not going out of the shed. Okay? And just while we're at it, let's see something else sitting here. There's a wee bowl that I'm not happy with, so it goes in too. Alright, that's my quality control, and my advice to any of you out there making stuff is to be that ruthless, because if it's not good enough for you, it's not good enough for anybody else. The bottom line is that you are making this stuff for yourself first. You have to satisfy yourself before you can satisfy anybody else. So if it doesn't satisfy you, how can you expect it to satisfy one of your customers? So number one, get the thing good enough for you, and if it's not good enough, get rid of it. Okay, don't pass it on or anything, because even if you say, well, it's not very good, but I'll give it to somebody, you're letting work that isn't up to your best standard out of the shed, and my opinion is that's not good enough. Okay, it's not good enough for me anyway. Okay, so that's my quality control. Very simple, maybe a bit ruthless, but it means I work harder. And when I do my next tree, I'll make sure that those wee branches are as good as I can get them, because I don't want to burn anymore. I don't like burning the trees, but I'm not going to keep them and keep looking at stuff I'm not happy with. So that's how I get rid of it. Okay? So ruthless but effective. All right, all the best now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.